Please, right now, while I yammer on, turn off your cell phones and other noise-making devices. Thank you. Thank you. What a wonderful trip this has been, huh, folks? Tonight, instead of thanking all of our wonderful sponsors, I have the privilege of thanking all of our wonderful volunteers. Our cast and crew. I dream about them. I have dreams about Coradia. Do you know what I'm doing there? I'm looking at a piece of wood. I have dreams. And really, there's only 50 people into one that I have to thank, and that's you. Because without you, a beautiful audience, we would not exist. So give yourselves a big round of applause. And that's everything I have to say for right now. For right now. If you want to hear more, come see me at the bar. I invite you also to stay a little bit later tonight. I'm hoping that we can celebrate together and crash the finale with a good hurrah.
His Majesty the King commissioned me to build a catapult. Her Majesty the Queen commissioned me to build a gallows. The doctor, who is no majesty, commissioned me to find some herbs. There was no gallows. I didn't find the herbs because the doctor already had them, and the catapult turned out not to be needed. I'm waiting for somebody to pay me what I'm worth. Please take the right aside and do to be executed. Put your hands together for Servant Girl, Lenka Montana!
I'm starting to look forward to death. You know, in heaven, where I'm definitely going. There's food, and it's warm, and you can wear all the tight-fitting clothes you want, and no one will judge you. Oh, and all the good Christians will be there, so I'll have lots of friends. I just don't think they let mice into heaven. Maybe the priest will come to heaven too eventually. Maybe.
Most of my working life has been a colossal waste of time. It really isn't much to base a career on. I mean, I've caught a few. Think about all the things I could have done. Might have aimed a little low. That's all right, because I've spent much of my time filling my belly and emptying my bladder, and drinking like a fish and eating like some kind of fiend. Life is pretty good.
It is quiet inside the castle walls. I no longer hear the sound of a mandolin, the sound of singing and laughter of my beloved Shaki. Swiftly killed by a sword. But no sword can cut the love that binds between Sheki and I. But I hear another sound. The sound of an innocent girl, Leda, and her companion mouse. And I swear on my life, I will save this girl.
Put your hands together for Father Utrecht!
I never knew my father. I have a brief memory of him clutching by the arm, tossing me into the doorway of the monastery of St. Fergus and asking them to raise me. But it was for the better. I like to believe that my life would not have turned out this way if that had not happened. I think it might be for the better if I allow my child to be raised in a better environment and grow to something greater. So that's not bad. Plus, it's good to know the old bishop works.
Now, please, give a great sensation welcome to the royal physician. Put your hands together for Nicolau Salerno!
So, yes, here I am, about to engage in a blackmail plot with the Queen. I'm about to shame her into admitting that she was wrong by bringing up something that she did that was wrong. But looking at her track record, is there anything that would really shame this woman?
Now, please, give a great sensation welcome to Slovenian merchant. Put your hands together for Lord Malthusias Enkobo!
Okay, so Sheki's dead, Leitha's about to be dead, the Queen is pregnant. How the hell that happened in the first place, I do not know. And I told her that I took her child and that her child is dead and brought it to the forest, and Nutella of the forest went and took the little baby away. The only thing I can think about is that it's about to go down.
Now, please, give a royal welcome to Mr. Weldy. Put your hands together for King Edward of Ellenclaw! Well, this isn't going that well. I'm in a predicament. The Queen, for lack of a better word, has warmed up to me. And I find it unappealing. My daughter has been missing, and if I am correct, she doesn't like me. Which bodes a problem. It's kind of like being in Thronavia has pretty much been worse than being under siege in Ellenclaw. I want to talk to my chief advisor about my problems, but I did stab him to death. And finally, with the next finale, put your hands together for Queen Hildegard of Manitonia, the Queen of Thronavia!
Mirror, mirror, in my hand, why did you not tell me the beloved King Thisbe is the biggest liar in the land? Perhaps because thou art an object without lips or voice. However this is, Shut up.
Just finished telling Queen Hildegard a deep, dark secret.
I see. I forgive thee.
You do?
Perhaps I do, for thou art only the messenger and not the one who hast done such a deed.
I would agree, I am the messenger. I'm definitely the messenger. Well, I did take the baby and put it in the forest, but Ragnella took the baby.
I need not hear more excuses from thee. Thou art and always hast been my most loyal servant, and thou wert doing the commands of the king, who at the time
Yes.
you served, yes?
Yes.
Before further this news, I bid thee leave me
Okay.
and speak no more of it to anyone.
Gone. I'm not going to speak in anymore. Okay.
Who is doing something he's not very good at? Thinking.
Someone's got a fire. Big fire. A little way over here. Shecky, can you inhabit this bush? I know you're pretty close to that bush lady. What do you think I should do? Nothing? Okay. Or are you this bush? Shecky, what do you think I should do?
Oh, Father!
Oh, hang on, I'm just talking to Shecky.
There's a fire!
There is a fire.
That's all right.
My dear Eva, you have a bundle with you.
Yeah, last time I saw you, I was in the forest and you were stoned out of your tree.
Was you there? I was seeing a lot of things.
And I was pregnant with the Baltiscoban king's son,
Oh. And is this?
Prince Brian David Edwig.
I'm a father!
Small, not quite so royal bedchamber. Where the two men sleep.
So, I think as you see the plan, you see some possibilities to help somewhere.
Yes.
Yes.
It's most ingenious.
Yes, good. So, I don't, that's the issue. I don't exactly know where we're going to have some information. We know some things, but look at the woman, look at her. I'm supposed to say, oh, the world won't think you're so wonderful if we tell this.
I believe everything that you just said. It's all plausible.
Yes.
You've got a plan.
Yes.
And you've you've got shown great.
Yes.
You have an approach.
Yes.
You have the correct attitude.
Yes.
And I know you to be persistent.
Absolutely.
And I know you to be extremely bright by local standards.
Yes.
There's no way it could fail.
Oh, that.
Well, let's send in Father Uhtred to see if that's a true statement.
I mean, I've always looked up to your superior intellect.
Well, I am very learned, as we all know, top of the class, Salerno University, corporal knowledge. Oh, yes, Father, yes. I'm just...
Thank you for meeting me here.
Yes.
We've got to strike quickly.
Right.
If Leif is to be saved, we've got to take it right to the Queen. We've got to confront her that we all know the information that she's going to have a child put in her oven by me. Not information she will want to get out.
Don't ask how, it's quite obvious.
I wasn't going to ask how.
Oh, good, yes.
Oh, yes, questions.
We don't have an oven, do we?
The guy that works part-time at the bakery has an oven down there.
Oh,
That's not,
no,
nothing.
he closed.
No, he closed.
He closed.
Yeah, no, the guy around the corner.
It's not Red at
So
Lent.
the part-time guy has an
No,
oven.
he
Okay.
ran out of money right at Lent, I remember.
That's right. Oh, yes, I like
No, the funny thing, she's got that sister who's like tiny.
Yeah, I know.
With the misshapen head.
Oh,
And then the part-time guy still had his oven on the full-time guy?
no.
I'm not buying it. Baked goods.
The village is just...
Anyway, go ahead. I think we need to confront her as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Let her know what we know. You know what we know?
Yes.
I believe I do.
Yes, he does.
And then we can make demands.
All right, so this is what I think. We should confront her as quick as possible. We let her know exactly what we're going to do, and we do it quickly.
Wow, like I said it myself.
Is there a point in the conversation where I can pace back and forth? We can say,
Shuffle.
Once more, let's talk about the Princess Emma and King Brian Edwin II. Brian Edwin.
You're not the father of my child, Father. You are a grandfather.
Thank you for the compliment.
Madison and Royal Peasant Gunther. I heard the tinkle, Your Majesty.
I tinkled for you, peasant.
I do that frequently.
Please, Gunther,
Yes,
I wish to pay you what you are worth.
that's fine with me.
After I award thee with a new royal commission.
Okay,
Thou hast previously been commissioned with building the gallows.
that's right.
And then I decommissioned that commission.
Yes, you did.
And requested that thee build instead a block on which to chop a head.
And I did that.
Well done! And now I have a royal appointment to thee. Thou art named Royal Executioner.
It's so fuzzy.
I have decided that our captive has had enough attention as already. Strong forearm, well done. Listen closely. I wish not to have a public execution.
Okay.
I wish instead, for I have other business to conduct, that it be done immediately in the forest.
She's not here. We're not in the forest.
You are to take her and tell her what.
Not-
Do the deed, and thou must bring me back evidence.
I can tell.
I shall decide. Will that evidence be perhaps a beating heart, moist and freshly torn from her breast? Or shall it be some other thing, so that
I wouldn't know how to pull that.
Did we see thy lips moving?
No.
Therefore, thou wilt do this deed quickly and quietly in the woods, without much anon. And for this, I have for thee silver. Thou wishest it now, or when the deed is done.
Maybe a little of both.
Thou art coy. Indeed. I shall pay thee. No, that's for me. Here we go. Silver for thee. And the rest, silver and jewels. And a title.
Once more with Father Lieutenant Nicholas Sparrow and Johann Rossberger in the not quite so royal bedchamber.
No, the shoemaker closed down before the Baltimoreans even showed up.
No, of course he didn't.
I thought he went out of business.
Doggone, he didn't go out of business. He was driven out of business.
I never get downtown
By his
anymore.
cousin.
His cousin's the guy that opened the other shoe store?
Yes.
Oh, they got pointier. They'll finish
Yes.
That's how it started.
That's true.
That's what Ankle Bone's wearing.
I know.
Everyone's got the pointy. Look at these. They're so out of fashion.
Mine are
No, so 1340.
What are you people got you, doctor? What's
I wear
doctor?
official Salerno shoes.
Those are nice. Those are actually quite attractive.
I believe we've got off track. Although I'm not one to really know, but it seems to me we should have.
I think we can all make demands. I wish Latha released.
Yes.
I wish they're released too, and I think it's a complete injustice. And I think one of you two should confront the queen.
Well, there's strength in numbers.
I think.
I will be behind the scenes, manning all exits.
No. This needs to have religious sensations, the Holy Trinity.
Yes.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Right, I'm with you, 100%.
I think I'd like to hear Father Uhtred come up with 2 or 3 other Holy Trinity references.
Something you mentioned, white kite sounded, not ringing.
No.
Well, 3 is a magical number. Roman Catholic Church, they build upon themselves.
Yes.
3 plus 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. And I know that because that's as high as I can go.
There's 3 spires in that church just the next time.
There are.
Yes.
When a man stands abreast of his legs, often 3 things gather in the wind.
You said abreast.
Once more with King Edward, Princess Emma, and King Brian David. Of course, it's your son.
Yes.
Well, I'm very proud.
Well, he is now the future king of Baltascova.
Oh, that's should I knight him?
No, you should kneel at least once to him.
Well, I don't know what kneel, maybe bow a little. How about bow a little bit?
Father, do you have a kingdom of your own? No. And I have 2. Your old kingdom, Elmtop, because my husband stole it from you. And his former kingdom, Baltascova.
I'd say we're pretty even. Fine. What is his name again?
King David Brian Edwig.
David Brian. King David Edward Brian rings nicely.
No.
Deb.
Deb?
For short, King Deb. I'll think about that.
Oh.
Okay. Your Highness. There you go.
Let him kiss your ring.
Okay. Ow.
He's got Baltascova
He does.
too. your strength. I am still working hard to find a way to save you, my child, my little sparrow. I used to call you my little sparrow in the woods.
It's so nice finally knowing who my mother is.
Oh, no, I am not your mother.
But you said you're the one who brought me to the monastery.
Yes, I found you in the woods, left to die. I tried to look after you as best I could, but I knew the best thing for you would be to have proper food and be nourished by the wet nurse in the nunnery, so I gave you up. It broke my heart. Did they treat you well?
They are nuns. They have good intentions, probably.
Cold and harsh, but you were fed and clothed.
So my parents really are dead after all.
I do not know. All I know is you were found in the woods. And I am glad to say you are beautiful and healthy now. But I will save you. I will find a way of getting you out of that tower before it is too late, my child.
You are a truly remarkable woman, Ragnella. To not only not eat a child you found in the woods, but to make efforts to save her not once but twice in her life.
Do not believe everything people say, my child. The truth can only be found inside your heart. People say many things, but they are not necessarily true. Be well. Keep strong. Do not give up. And I will find a way, my child. Believe me.
Has a cumulative attack of the willies.
Oh, gee, that was so close. Oh, I thought I was dead for sure. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much, Lord Jesus.
In goes Gunther.
And breathe, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. The sun shines out of your hope. My lord. Hi, Gunther. Gunther.
Yes, my lord.
What brings you to my abode?
Oh, I just wanted to see what an abode looks like.
This is it. It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
All things, the bed. You don't have a bed, do you?
No.
It's good, but it's not racked with guilt.
You're...
Nothing. Yes, what can I do for you?
You look perturbed.
I am perturbed. What are you doing here?
I felt your perturbedness.
You want to feel my perturbedness?
No, I felt it.
Let's go to the great hall where King Edward, Princess Emma, and King Brian David Edwin have just entered.
And so, Your Highness, the Great Hall.
I've been here before, Father.
No, I was talking to your son.
Oh.
Just thought I'd give him the royal tour, you know? Since him and I are going to be so close. No talking man talk.
Right.
Battle strategies. Oh, it's going to be good.
Don't hit my baby. I have to play you now.
Your time in the woods has sure made you less frail. I'm dangling you over the walls now, you'd probably survive.
I'd probably throw you over instead.
Probably.
Probably, Father.
Don't worry, I'm not thinking of doing that anymore.
Father, though you are one of the dumbest men I have ever known. And I can say that because I have 2 kingdoms. There's one thing you can do that I cannot do.
There's probably a lot of things.
Sorry?
What? Yes, what is it that I can do that you can't do?
For the life of me, I cannot find my way through that forest to Ellen Club. I had my baby in the forest.
Really?
Yes. I wrapped him in a leopard I killed.
Decided to continue their conversation whilst quaffing something.
Yes. So, our plan, did we ever make a plan?
Yes, it was very clear to me.
Oh, yes, well, yes. Oh, to me too. Very clear. I just saw it. Yeah, I said, there's the plan. Yes,
You laid it out completely.
Yes.
An idiot could figure out what he was saying.
Yes.
And I think now's the time for a rather pithy recapitulation.
So the plan. Yes. We approach the queen as a three.
United.
United as the Father and the Son and you're the Holy Rat. Yes. And we go to her and we say, Your Highness, we wish. This is where it comes. Yes. Why don't we say, Your Highness and ours?
Yes.
Your Highness, I wish to say that these two forced me into coming to you now.
Let's join with Melody in the forest outside the walls of the castle.
Can you hear that, Sheki? The sound of the birds are singing to me. I hear you always in my heart and my soul. And my basket falls at the sound of your name.
Let's send in Queen Hildegard.
A cold wind blows.
You're looking well.
Yes,
So sorry to hear of the demise of Shaki. I shall commission something great in his name.
What shall that be?
I don't know yet. Whatever thou wishest.
Whatever I wish.
Oh, like a monument, perhaps an entire room, perhaps a vat that's filled with ale. Anything.
I shall keep that promise.
Indeed, keep that in mind, for I have come to ask thee, which I asked thee for previously on behalf of a friend, a certain root or herb. Hast thou prepared it?
Yes.
Ah, good, so that I might take it to my friend so she can, if she so decides, to partake of it.
Yes. I am prepared.
Ah, very good.
The name is called mandrake. It's a herb.
Yes.
From the forest. And I prepared it for you, my queen. I have made an elixir. Good. I shall give it to your friend, but I will not take responsibility for what happens. For there are many possibilities.
Well, we need only one purpose that it serves, yes?
So shall it be, my queen. I hope your friend is pleased.
She.
Let's rejoin Lady Hildegard.
What other stories do I know?
In goes the new royal executioner, Gunther.
Oh, how about the New Testament? Not as juicy, but you know.
Hello, Leitha.
Oh, Gunther, how is my best friend today?
I'm here in official business.
Oh, did you get another promotion?
Yes, but I won't talk of that one right now. That's a surprise for later. The queen requests an audience with you, Leitha,
Oh,
in the forest.
the queen knows where the forest is?
Apparently, I guess she has forestry powers.
She's a witch.
Anyway, she would like to see you,
Oh,
and I'm to accompany you
oh,
to the forest.
oh, okay.
Outside. The outside forest.
Okay, it sounds reasonable.
Is there a way for you to get down from there?
Well, the door's totally unlocked.
Oh.
Once more, good home, David Edwin.
Well, I could get us elevated, no problem.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you, my son,
Yes?
and Shecky, and I shall go to Ellenclough, and once we are there,
I hate to stop a good plan in the middle. Do you need Shecky?
yes, he's been with me since I was a little girl, and he's really my best friend, so yeah.
Yeah, he was my best friend.
You know what, I want to make him the fairy godfather.
Well, how about spiritual godfather?
Let's go to the west just outside the walls of the Castle Keep with Gunther and Leitha.
Hurry up, Leitha. The queen won't be kept waiting.
Oh, it's sunnier at this part. Here, I'm going to put my mouse in this tree so it has something to eat. It's only had snowberries.
That's nice.
You look so nice.
Thank you. It's I don't know. It's something.
You're sweaty.
I know. It's it's glands. very sweaty glands. I was not weaned properly. My mother only had one wean part. That's right. Oh yes. That's what the doctor called it too, but I was trying to be polite. The queen requests that you let her sit
That I sit.
on the ground.
Oh, great.
She wants you to be comfortable.
Okay, well, I'm going to kneel.
Kneel
in
is
a tall sort of a way,
Neil's
just in
good too.
case any birds want to see.
That's right.
Yeah. Kneeling. So, just gonna hang out?
That's all right.
When is the queen coming?
I'm not sure if she's coming.
Oh. I really hate her.
I do too. A lot.
She's just such an evil creature.
True. So evil.
And no matter how much good you do, she just matches you in her evil. I'm going to pray for her.
Good. Close your eyes, Leitha. you more than it hurts me, Leitha.
What?
Oh, hell no! What are you doing?
I got a promotion. I need to be somebody. I have to bring back proof to the Queen. I can't just say I killed Leitha.
You were going to kill me?
It's not my fault.
I complimented your outfit.
I have something for you to do, okay? Get the hell on. Bye-bye. You know what? You just tell her whatever you need to tell her, but you get the hell on.
The Queen will kill me.
She needs to kill you. You just tell her that you did the job, okay? You just tell her that you did it.
Yes.
See?
That'll work.
It will.
A lie is as close to the truth as the truth is as close to a lie. You put the two together.
You should go.
Let's go now with Johann Roberts and Peter Pollard with Nicholas Landa arrived. And they've got good news for Leitha.
Yes. I swear she was right there.
Oh, maybe she's sleeping.
Wake up!
Sleep.
Latha! She likes a bird song.
Oh, does she?
Scary bird. Don't call me a bird. I'm sorry. Okay, we're all idiots. She's not there. She's gone.
You two would be idiots even if she was there. I'm sorry.
Hey, what? Hey, we're establishing something again.
We are. I'm establishing that you both are idiots.
Don't come after me. There's only one idiot in this group.
I know, but
With
I'm
the vice.
Both of you, honestly, I'm very learned.
Oh, yes, very.
I tease because I love.
Please. Be more eloquent, Nicola, please. Share more. Oh, wait, he's gonna make a point. Yes.
It's like you're fanning a fire. You're chaotic. You're way too. You should.
May I remind the two of you that you collect rats?
Did you study language at the University of Tourette's?
I've gone to the Salerno University.
You haven't done shit.
Remember this place? It'd be hilarious if Hildegard walked in. She's as barren as a rat trap, huh? Well, not a rat trap here, because they're full of rats.
Let's go to the Great Hall with King Edward.
I know lots of things. Jeez. Can't believe I'm undermined by a baby. Cute baby, though. Definitely takes after its old grandpops.
Let's send in Queen Hildegard.
It is pretty small, though, so it's definitely got Balthascope in it. And bitey. It's bitey. Just warming it up for you. Sweet.
King,
I am parched.
this is not for thee.
No, of course not. I was just jesting. Because Shecky's dead.
Please sit. Indeed, we are without a jester.
He had to remind me.
We are without a legal heir, as 'twere, and thou hast been my guest a long time.
Yes, you know, I was thinking about just how long it's been.
Too long!
I have to agree with you.
Thou art considering moving on, King Hedwig.
Well, now that Ebba's back with the baby.
What?
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 I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Your daughter, the princess, is back?
Yes.
Has she brought a Baltascope army with her?
Not yet. He's little, but I think he's mighty, so. He'll probably be a good leader.
Of his kingdom. Which is not my kingdom.
No, not yet, so.
And it shan't be his.
Well, no, but right now he's got Ellenkop and Baltascopa. Maybe technically Ebba has those.
Indeed, and I have Thronavia.
Yes, you
As
do.
'tis always been mine, for I have been a good ruler.
Yes.
Indeed.
Like in lieu of other rulers, you have. You know King Thisbe.
Ah, no, King Thisbe.
Yes. I mean, we did like to hunt together in the deer, and we'd shoot them with bows, and they would die, and then him and I would cut the throats, and the blood would run, and we'd drink it, and we'd laugh, and we'd be naked.
And outside the walls of the castle, people Leitha, now Lucius and Luther.
Okay, listen, Gunther.
It's a simple matter.
Take this. Take this. I just killed a llama for this, okay? You take this and you tell the queen that you took care of business, okay?
Okay?
Now go.
That'll work.
Yes.
Oh,
It's okay, Leitha.
looks just like me.
Let's go. I'm gonna throw up.
You have more.
Of a body.
That's right.
Go. You're welcome.
Leitha, you've always been my best friend.
Oh, just
Are you okay, Leitha? Are you okay?
glad you were here to save my neck.
Leitha,
Yes.
where did you get that mole?
Oh. That's an evil mark. It's a mark of the devil. I've had it my whole life. I think it's because I was abandoned. I must have evil parents or something. Please don't think I'm a witch.
Did you always have that mole?
Yes, I just said it. I had it since. Did you always have that hearing problem?
No there!
We've got to find her.
How can we rescue her if she's not in the tower?
We have to find her.
Yes. You mean
Nothing has ever been as important as this. We have to get this right.
Yes.
You have to get this right.
Oh,
Get off the fence. Join us on this. Come on.
I've never been on the fence. I've always been a true follower of...
Whatever tide is blowing.
Yes.
In goes Ragnar.
We have to really focus now. This is of utmost importance.
Okay, huddle up, guys. Huddle up. All right.
I have something.
Jeez, why do you do that, woman? Okay, we're gonna bell on you or something?
It does not matter where I announce myself or not. You always scream when you see me.
Yes.
We're very busy. We're trying to find Leitha. Yes, we have to find Leitha and
We have
save
to
her.
find her and save her.
Fine, Leitha.
Yes, she's gone.
Look.
We've been calling. We were even making bird noises. Look, not there.
Those are not good bird noises.
But I digress.
Indeed. I have oft wondered if 'twere best if we had a union, if thou wert to allow me to remain to be the queen I have been these past many years as a great ruler
Yes.
of my own land.
Yes? Yes?
And then I question why I would do such a thing.
Let's send in Gunther.
See, for a woman married has not the power that she has as a widow.
True.
Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty.
Good, Luther.
Enter.
That
Hello.
is gross.
The deed is done.
What
Tis.
deed? What deed is done?
'Tis the...
Scalp.
That's right. The scalp of the head.
Of.
Latha.
What? Well, should be very cold without that.
Princess Emma and her child are having a nap in a not quite so royal bedchamber.
You're quite the little hungry guy. Good job. Now, get a couple cows.
I do hope my father hurries up. He said he'd bring Shecky, didn't he?
Let's send in Malthusius Anklebone and Latha Ovaltatter. They're looking for a place to keep her safe.
We'll get Shecky and then we'll hit the road. We should steal some horses. Steal something.
Oh,
Who are you?
Princess Queen Ebba of Ellingthorpe in Montescova.
I'm not gonna bow to her.
she's a real queen.
She's not my queen.
You're not gonna bow to me?
I am not gonna bow to you. I already have a queen, thank you very much.
Welcome to Great Hall of King Edward, Queen Hildegard, and Gunther.
She.
Indeed. Well done.
She suffered.
Good.
Oh, that poor thing.
Well,
What did she do anyway?
we have now brokered peace with the Montescobins, for we have sacrificed the executioner of the great King Brian of Montescoba. Therefore, we have shown a willingness to continue
Who did we show it to?
the Montescobin people.
They just saw it.
We shall now tell them.
Because they weren't watching.
Yeah.
It's like you said, out private with nobody else. I could have invited the Maltescovins if we wanted.
We shall tell them, and they shall forgive us, for it was clearly the act of one unruly person, not even
Sweet,
good
gentle.
Thronavian.
God-fearing evil. With a
Justice.
sweet heart and porcelain skin.
Justice.
Too young to have. But evil.
Ah, yes.
Yes, so tender evil.
Tender.
So gentle and caring and evil.
Sacrificed herself for us so that we all may live in peace.
Yes.
Well done.
Tell me, Gunther, well, before she died, did she say anything about me, like how my counsel was welcome?
Her only word was bread.
Once more, the knight in the tower with your hand on the cross, the name of Father Andre
That is how you make a bird sound.
Great bird sound, Sarsaparilla.
Now where
She's
is
not.
We cried and cried. She never came to
We
the...
don't know where she is.
I have a plan.
I think I passed a little bit of urine.
I hope you collected it for later.
I have a plan. If it be that Blade has to be killed, I will take her place. I shall confess whatever it is, the crime that she is accused of, and I will take her place.
Excellent. Let's kill them now.
I mean,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
that's...
You're willing to make that sacrifice?
Well, she said she is. Yes, yes. Oh, I think committed right there, right down the line.
Yes, I am committed.
Good.
Just out of curiosity, because we tend to be inquisitive in our approach to
Questions,
new
questions.
situations. Why would you possibly offer up your own life to save Lathan? Why would you? You're Ragnella. You're the one, we all grew up fearing you and being mystified by you.
There is much you do not know about me. People talk, but it is untrue that I eat children, I scare people.
No, you really do scare people because you.
Yes, you do. All of
In goes Gunther.
I mean, when my mother used to tell me about you, I would lose control.
She got a perm. What?
Oh, are you having a sweat, mate?
No, it's Leita.
Oh no, not Nathan. No, not my little Stella.
I had no choice. It was me or her, and I chose me.
Who killed that beautiful child?
Well, the queen, well, indirectly. Directly it was me, but it was a royal order, which means it's her. That's how it works.
Why is
Yes.
Why is it that men bow to power? Why is it that men cannot stand up with the heart of a lion and say no?
Because
How could you do this? You knew her! You loved her like us! That smells like a llama.
If she is dead, then I have won. A peace treaty. And therefore I have no need to submit to King Edwig. For I have tasted freedom and power as a widowed queen. And therefore choose not to marry again. And thus, there is but a solution to consider. And yet, to give a male heir would be great. But I do not know if I can do such a thing. And therefore, perhaps better to choose. It is not a womanly mug.
Now, Princess Leita and Princess Emma, as well as the child, are now outside the walls of the castle keep.
Lots of wood in the woods.
I have no idea why we just ran out of the castle.
The trees do not have ears. I don't like the forest either. It's nasty, but
Oh, I'd like to hear other reasons why they suddenly ran for the castle.
because the ground is soft.
Yes, and I'm allergic to stone.
I mean, Hildegard didn't know I was in there, so I'm not worried that she would have known I was there.
And I'm not sure why we're running around hiding so much.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, see, how old are you?
14.
If you're gonna hit on her,
Okay, where are you from? I just gotta clarify.
I'm an orphan, but I was raised at the Abbey with the nuns. The evil but good-hearted nuns.
How did you get there?
Don't tell anyone, but I was found under a tree by that very misunderstood woman of the woods, Ragnella. And she brought me there, and she didn't even eat me, not even a small amount. She might have touched this part, I'm not sure. That's still undecided. God knows.
what? Oh. Finally, let him kiss your ring. Here we are.
You need to back up! My princess.
Do your eyes deceive you? I am not the princess. Princess Eva is the princess. That's why her
No.
name is Princess Eva.
No, I know it is you because I placed you there. Under that tree.
You're my father?
No. I'm the one who placed the child. King Thisbe asked me to put the child, the female child, under the tree, to leave it in the forest, to get rid of it,
Why would King Thisbe scorn a
because
child?
he wanted a boy.
Oh. Ooh.
You, my dear, are Queen Hildegard's daughter.
At odds and more, just bring for somebody.
Stupid sword. I'm always in love with it. The worst sword holder. Not well planned. Let's do this. Do that. Man, bored. I'm rearranging things. I feel so useless. The queen seems to have lost interest in me. My daughter has a son who's going to be the... I'll call Shecky.
That'll actually send in Johann Rockfinger.
Oh.
Tis but a pain, a twinge, and it will be over, and I shall continue as before. Tis sweet.
In goes Nicola of Salerno.
Yes, Your Majesty. Mandrake root? very distinctly, Mandrake Root. Your Majesty.
Yes,
Are you feeling fine?
indeed.
Yes, yes. Good, good. Well, one needs to be very careful with Mandrake Root. Just a little does what
It's
you want.
merely mead.
Oh, of course, Your Majesty.
And I am quite certain the previous diagnosis was incorrect.
Yes, Your Majesty, yes, you would know, of course, Your Majesty.
Indeed,
Of course.
I am not as you thought.
No, no, Your Majesty.
And there I wonder why I has entered my chamber.
Your Majesty, please, if you are drinking Mandrake Root.
No, it's mead.
Ah, yes. It's a funny thing about your mead.
I'm celebrating.
Yes, Your Majesty, your mead sometimes is taken to clear one of a child. Not that that is your case, of course, Your Majesty, but it should be administered by someone who knows, because too much is fatal, Your Majesty.
Have this great hall of King Edward and Johann Rotfinger.
Shecky came. Oh, whoa. Oh, hi. Sorry, I accidentally rang for a dead person. But I'm glad you're here, Johann. Please come in.
Thank you, Majesty. I'm pleased to serve you.
I love the way you walk. It's so.
It's my thing that I do.
Yeah.
It's my rat walk.
Yeah. Is it so they don't hear you?
I tread gently and.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You know, imagine if you were multicolored with a pointy hat. You can see it.
I'd be.
My fingers are the points of the hat. You know, I'm wearing, you do it to me, I'm wearing a pointed hat. Of course, I am wearing a pointed hat. It's called a crown.
It's slightly redundant.
Tell me a joke. A jest, if you would. Well, sing me a song.
Okay, let's go, the armpit of the king.
A joke song.
A joke song. I hate Baltascovan. I would like to really remove one of his balls. He's Baltascovan, and this is no jive. I hope that I don't see one until I turn 65.
Outside the walls of Castle Peak with Princess Emma, Malthusias Anklebone, and Princess.
I'm really conflicted. I feel but cool, but
This is a good thing.
Queen Hildegard's so evil. And obviously King Thisbe is too, if they would just dash a child into the woods.
No, he's just a man.
But, if she finds out that I'm her daughter, she'll surely kill me. For realsies.
I disagree. Once we find out, you'll be the queen.
Oh, and then maybe I don't have to take your kingdom.
I don't like you at all.
No pointing in my kingdom.
Your Majesty,
Yes,
you rang.
I have news. The situation of which we previously spoke, and I may have threatened thee in an unkind manner to keep a secret, is no longer.
The situation is no longer.
We were incorrect.
Oh. mixed emotions. Yay, that's great. Would have been nice to see him or her, grow from afar. Royalty, eventually walking him or her down the aisle at their wedding, dancing with them. No, this is good too. This is really good. Your Majesty, what is wrong?
I'm fine. I merely envisioned the future that might have been our secret.
Burn.
Yes, it shall remain a secret indeed. I always trusted thee.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I
Greatly appreciate thy loyalty.
You do not seem yourself at all. Shall I call for the physician?
He was here moments ago.
Oh, that explains why you're like this. He didn't let him do anything to you, did he?
No, perhaps he gave me a herb for my fever, but no, I'm fine. Really, I'm quite fine.
Your Majesty.
Yes, I perhaps should be alone for a moment.
I know we've had our differences in the past, Your Majesty, and I have not always agreed with every administrative decision you've ever made, but you're clearly in pain. Someone should help you.
I'm fine. I merely ate a bad piece of meat. And therefore must rest.
Wish me to go?
Yes. I thank thee.
God bless you.
Back in the Great Hall with King Edward and Johann Rothenberg.
You know, there's an opening. Unfortunately, my best friend and confidant and, spiritual and war advisor, person I turn to with anything I really had to discuss, has passed away. Violently.
I'm very sorry.
Let's send in Princess Emma and her child.
How would you like a promotion? To official jester of King Edward.
I would love, imagine, I would love to.
Father!
Ah, daughter, come in.
Thank you.
Just hired a new jester.
We don't need two jesters.
No, I know, we don't need two.
Shecky will be fine. Oh, I have to tell you something so dramatic.
Okay, you go first.
Rita is Hildegard's daughter.
I wish I had. That would have been less crazy.
I know.
What?
So
Leitha is her daughter? Oh, but Leitha's dead. They scalped her.
What? No, I just saw her. She's out in the woods.
Well, I just saw her. How is she cold?
She has her hair. She's a little confused, her parents are evil. But I can understand having a
Wait a minute.
parenting
Come in. Please. You're a queen. Sit down.
Oh.
Just stand.
Yes.
Okay. Right behind you. Yes.
Don't let Hildegard finally do this again.
Yes, don't. Because she wouldn't like that one bit. Leitha is Hild. I guess there's something in the cheekbones, isn't there? But they're like the opposite of each other.
Oh, yeah. Crazy family dinner.
Since we're sharing big news, I just thought I'd share with you that Shecky's dead.
No, where is she?
Just in the south part of the keep, in a shallow grave.
He's cooling nicely.
Your hand is going to be. No, I know what you're thinking. And yes, it was my fault. It was an accident. I was very intoxicated with the North Star curse seed. And Shecky was about to go in and I stabbed him. And he bled to death right here. Well, actually, he might have bled to death in his room. I'm not sure. I didn't keep track. I had to go home.
Pointed remarks.
Isn't he great?
Father,
Yes, darling.
I was going to give you Ellen Clock back.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, not anymore. Johann, is it? Our new jester.
Yes, Majesty.
How would you like to be head of court at Ellen Clock? Well, my father entertains you.
What?
In goes Ragnella, the Lady of the Forest.
May I enter, my queen?
Yes, Hust.
I have passed the priest and the physic in the hall and my queen. My queen. You have a fever.
My friend drank off the elixir, and she perhaps wonders if she drank too much.
Did your friend drink the whole cup, my queen?
She may have. Having a thirst.
May I give you counsel for your friend?
Please do. Swiftly.
May I put my hands on your shoulders, my queen?
I think not.
I will tell you to please let your friend know
Yes.
that drinking the goblet of the mandrake elixir will cause death.
Why? 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 What thou doest?
Into the cookery where Father Uhtred is still having words with Gunther.
I never thought I could wear it as a wig.
Okay. I get that you get kind of the short end of the stick around here. I get that the one thing you're known for, you're useless at. But why would you, I mean, I'm pretty convinced that's not her. Because it reeks of llama, and her hair has never been that luxuriously curly.
Maybe she was hit by a llama.
London Althusius and Princess Aletha should enter right about now.
Just run over in the forest by a random llama.
And the llama spun her around.
Oh yeah, because that happens all the time.
Letha fell on the llama. And, oh, my lord, and
Are you like telling everybody now?
no,
You're alive!
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a llama.
I thought it reeked of llama. I thought- Thank you, Lord. Thank you for ensuring her safety.
It was just crazy. You just look at her. She's beautiful.
Tell me about it. I've been looking at her since she was 12. She's gorgeous.
it's true, Latha. You are.
Princess Latha.
Now, that's a ruse. That was all done. She was going to be an adult.
It's not a ruse.
This is the princess. This is the babe that I put in the forest those many years ago. You didn't know about this.
Nobody
This is
knew.
the
It was
thing.
secret.
Baby do it, and then but she's here now. It's good.
You were delivered to the nuns as a child.
Because I was orphaned.
That's where I met you, was the monastery.
King Thisbe ordered me to put the queen's child in the forest. The queen thought her child be dead. Was not the case.
Wow. Does this ever make what I was going to do next really awkward?
I think it's okay, Father. We had this talk before, remember?
Latha, this is yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
I asked you once, knowing that you couldn't love a man of God, if you could simply love a godly man.
What are you doing?
Latha,
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I know what
be my wife.
It's not my fault. I said it was an accident. I'll try harder. You know, I said,
Will you try harder?
yes, I will try harder. You know, first of all, you can't even get to Ellencott without me. So he doesn't know the way. He's from here his whole life. You know, remember you told me about the baker's girl.
Yes! Father, I was kidding.
Oh.
You're such a weak man. You need to toughen up.
Well, I've been here for so long. The Queen Hildegarde is never going to marry me now because Latha's her daughter.
Why would you want to marry her?
Don't, but I thought it was the only way to get a kingdom. You know that.
Father, you will rule Ellen's Club, but with me. With me as your hand, and Johan here will be your guide,
Ah, good old Johan.
because nobody wants you making decisions by yourself.
Not you, Johan. I don't know what that means, but it is hilarious.
We shall call you Shecky.
Yes, the second.
all right.
How about second?
Second.
That's weird.
No, that is not.
We'll think about it on the journey. Let's get out of
Let's
here.
go, shall we?
I'll leave.
All right.
Father, you lead.
Okay, this way. Nope, this way. Wait a second. Which way is the?
Do you know how to get out of the castle?
It's this way. Follow me.
Your Majesty. Yes. Your Majesty, I called for the priest.
Indeed.
For last rites, Your Majesty.
Not to marry.
No, Majesty.
Am I to have a child?
Yes.
I.
Yes, you'll finally have a child. It'll be everything you dreamed of.
Nicola, she is burning up.
She's dying. There's nothing I can do.
Your Majesty, can you still see me?
My priestly vestments are diminished.
Yes. Lots going on. This may be last priestly things I do to send you into God's embrace.
I am to see God.
Yes, Your Majesty.
How knowest thou this?
He's right 10% of the time. I think this is one of them.
I feel. Get breath.
Outside the walls of the castle keep with Gunther and Rhaenyra.
I don't know why I have this still. I've been trying to give it away, but
May I keep it?
of course.
I will keep this one with my beloved Shaki. Who have died, and I shall keep them as talisman. I have seen much death in this castle. It no longer pleases me to be here, the place of power and greed. I will go back to the woods to be with my animals and my birds. There is no longer a place for me in this castle. But you have been kind to me. And I shall say goodbye. But remember, you must be strong in your heart. Do not be weak. Say no.
No.
Stand up.
No.
Roar like a lion.
I can work on that.
Queen,
It is that.
it is I, Mount Lucy's. No, please rest.
Oh, was but a momentary pain. I'm fine.
You should lie down.
I am
Put your head down.
so.
I am here.
Ah, my hands are soft as is thy voice. Malthusius,
No, please.
I have been bested. There is a woman much more powerful than I am. She has won. She has won.
My queen.
This pleases me.
She is not one.
How so?
I have found your daughter.
I know it. Tis as past.
No.
Tis no longer. 'Twas not incorrect. I have
The
not-
babe. I have found the babe that I left in the forest.
Well,
She is alive. She is here.
How? Thou speak nonsense, or I hear incorrectly.
She is here.
Hello, Mother.
Touch her.
I see a ghost before me. I see
No.
the dead no more. The dead no more. It is my sentence for all the dead to come and see me. No.
Be still.
I am.
Be still. Do you not see yourself in me? Do you not see someone stubborn-willed, strong of heart, high of cheekbone?
She's quite lovely. Gold of hand. Thou art. But I most I see not.
Do you not see in my face the blue eyes of your husband, King Thisbe, the golden locks. This is why you've always hated me. You didn't. You never knew.
I asked my scalp is intact.
Yes.
They never let me look upon the babe. They never let me look.
It is her, my queen.
Any doubt this is but a ruse.
I know.
But a game thou playest upon me in order to inherit my kingdom.
Queen, she has the mark. It is her.
And now you know the truth before you die. Oh. And now I stand above you. But I...
She likes to put her hands on her.
Outside the walls, the castle keeps enjoying King Edward and Princess Emma, and Johann Rodfinger on the road to Ellenclough.
Father, we have been to the same bluff 3 times.
Well, the Queen's wood is thick. It's hard to get through it. I tried getting through the Queen's wood many times, but I do know the way. I think maybe if we sing the Ellencloppian family song. I think we'll get there. What do you think?
I think that's a fantastic idea.
I say we go Ellenclopping along. You know? Ellenclopping along. Clopping along. Ellenclopping along. On our way home.
You've not much time.
I therefore wish to speak a few final words. For thou hast a kingdom before thee to rule. Thou hast for your blood within me. Therefore, rule well.
I shall do as my father did, and rule fairly and justly, and eradicate servitude.
Oh, well, who shall clean then?
Will be a collective venture.
I will not be here to know what decisions one makes. I shall give thee an heirloom, for thou must proceed to thy coronation before others see weakness within us. And it is offered with kindness and pride that thou might proceed with us.
We go to the Great Hall with Niccolo Salerno, and loyal peasant Gunther.
The Queen is dead. Long live the Queen!
Letha enters.
Queen Lathir. Ah, Your Majesty.
Rise. Thank you, Malthusius, for saving my neck. Literally.
Quite literally.
You go to the extra line, the other side. Thank you for being ambitious. I'm gonna give you this sword, but don't kill anyone or build anything with it. You know, like, it's decorative. It's a letter opener. Learn to read letters. I forgive you.
Your Majesty.
We can switch around.
Yes,
Royal switch around.
Yes, the royal switch around, Your Majesty. Yes, I must say it was with great joy in my heart, Your Majesty. Yes, that I see that you have been made queen as you rightfully should, and I knew all along.
Stop your stuttering.
Yes, yes.
Father Nicola of Salerno.
Yes.
Are you really from Salerno?
No.
Yeah. I forgive you.
Do you?
Mostly.
It's false.
But I am going to have to take away your doctor duties. Fortunately, we are in need of a chemist and someone to store tiny little jars of things.
Yes, Your Majesty, yes. Yes, my daughter. That's the way to
Okay, put that away. You won't need it now.
Oh, Your Majesty, you are the kindest. And I am sorry to everyone that I perhaps told a few people and they believed that I was a doctor.
Well, I'm sure they recovered.
No, Your Majesty. Oh, sorry, grand switch.
Your Majesty.
Father Uhtred, earlier today you said you were going to revoke your role as our priest. Well, I don't want you to do that. But, little secret, I've got a little relationship with God. And I talked to him this afternoon. That's a thing in the medieval times.
Once more with Queen Belladonna in her royal bedchamber.
I have won. Don't cry for me, Thornevia! Everything I have done as thy queen, I have done for thee. And thus, I win. I will be remembered as a great ruler. And I regret.
Just and kind queen, and King Edward, Princess Ebba, and the child made their way back to Ellenclough. And until the Black Plague came 2 years ago, everyone got what they wanted.